Hello, I'm Matt, and you've reached King Trad's Tribe. Hello, Tribe. How's everybody doing? Uh, as you see, I have glasses on. Eyes are a little bit sensitive to light today, so sorry. I don't feel like that I'm a rock star or anything like that, but just the light's a little bit sensitive to my eyes, so I'm wearing these today. But and it looks like that my status for streaming is bad at the moment. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but anyway, so yeah, so hopefully this clears up because it's right now it's saying it's bad. Um, so as I mentioned before, so a few people just joined the chat. So yeah, so I'm wearing these glasses not because I feel like I'm a rock star or anything, but because my eyes are sensitive to the light today. Um, so I'm actually wearing these today. And it's like the first time I think I've ever done any videos that I've wore glasses. So, um, hey Dre, how you doing? Hey, you don't got any Murphys, do you? I got my green tea right here. So, but it should be a good event. I got the message that I'm gonna be sharing today is let's discuss the impacts of labels. And I know that one of my quotes that I did today was on that, and I keep getting this message, and I'm just gonna keep sharing it, and until I guess I should not be sharing it, but my whole purpose here and my sole mission is unify humanity one person at a time. And so if it takes me like doing this uh, like it's insanity, then I'll keep doing it like it's insanity. So but hey Michelle, how you doing? I'm glad to see you here. I know it's a Friday. People could be doing things, other things, on a Friday, and I usually do it on a Thursday because I think it's more convenient for most people. But yesterday I needed to take a day off, so I'm doing it today. So I guess better late than never. I guess it's not really late because I didn't get the message till today. So, but anyway, so. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's my Friday thing too. So probably, normally after I get done doing this, then of course I made some chicken soup. So people find out, they follow my IG, they see that I make chicken soup. So I'll probably be doing a movie night and chicken soup, and that's cool because like I enjoy that. I actually enjoy serenity, and I enjoy just like peaceful, calm. I don't care. I'm not doing the bar scene thing. I don't watch the news. I don't do social media. I don't do any of that stuff. So, and that's what I'm going to get into with this labels is detaching yourself. So, oh, it's really easy. Hey, J77. Man, I if I smoked a doobie, I definitely wouldn't need to hide it, man. I would just take these glasses right off. No, actually, what it is my eyes are really sensitive to light today, and so I'm wearing these. I'm wearing these today, but let me tell you, I know you're teasing me, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. If I was gonna do that, I wouldn't need to hide it. Trust me on that. Because if I'm doing it, I'm doing it with a purpose. I do everything with a purpose. So, but back to you, Dre. So the recipe is actually really simple. It's semi homemade, I would say, because I don't make the noodles, and I usually go buy the rotisserie chicken that's already cooked. So rotisserie chicken. So, but yeah, maybe I'll post that. It's pretty easy. It's very simple. Simple's always better. This is always my the key to anything is simple. Keep it simple, man. But I'm glad you're here, J77. You know, uh, I probably actually made me feel a little bit better if I was actually smoking a doobie, to be honest. But yeah, chicken soup is good for the soul, man. You know, there, here over here in the United States, we broken up by different segments and stuff. So here in the South, or okay, well, I'm in Utah, so I'm not in the South, but where I come from in the South, you know, we have soul food, and the reason why it's called soul food is because, man, literally, you can almost feel like it's feeding your soul, like your soul craves this food, and man, I tell you what, I love some chicken soup. Chicken soup is really good for you, man. It keeps you from getting sick too. I know a lot of people that may be a tall tale for some people, but I really feel that way. I really feel like chicken soup is something that keeps you from getting sick, and it helps you whenever you get sick. Yeah, peace, love, and happiness. That's right. To our Good Vibe Soul Tribe. I love the Good Vibe Soul Tribe. If you love me, then give my live event a thumbs up, man. Give me a thumbs up. Because I tell you what, tonight we're going to be talking about, energy was really strong today for me. And Andrea, she sent me a message on IG, and I don't answer those all the time, but and I told her that the energy was really strong today, and I was making my chicken soup, and today, when I sit down, one of the messages that came out was discussing the impacts of labels, and the reason why I think this is really important from what I get is because you know humans tend to divide humanity without sometimes even knowing that they're actually doing that. And some of the things that I'm going to say is all in love. LOV. It's all in love, but and not to press any agenda whatsoever, because I know people. You can be religious, and you can have your political preferences and whatever. That's fine. I mean, but the thing is when it's not fine is whenever it divides humanity, and that's when it's not fine. And for me, one of the things the approaches that I've taken lately hey Susan, is I've detached myself from any label. So I have no religious preference. I don't have a political preference. Did I used to? Yes, I did. And but what I want to do is I want to know what it feels like to walk through this world with no attachments at all. Hey Mello, how you doing? Well, I had an awesome week. How did your week go? Um, but I want to walk through this world pure. I don't need somebody to tell me what I should or shouldn't do or should believe or any of that stuff. I know I need to believe. I know what I should do and what I shouldn't do. I don't need somebody to tell me that. And I was thinking, like, one of the thoughts that comes to my head is what would it be like if you were whenever you were born here on Earth, on Mother Gaia, and as a baby is pure, and a baby has no thoughts of disliking someone because of their color or anything at all. It likes everybody. Well, I mean, for the most part, but I have heard that babies also are very sensitive, and they can see people's auras, and they know from their auras whether or not they bad or good. So, but my point is this: is what would it be like to just be that baby and not be affected by humans, like in the aspect of telling them what they should or should not believe, or should not do. I mean, and that's crazy. Um, I'm here, bad week. Yeah, Mela. Sorry, I'm not wearing these because I feel like I'm a rock star. Actually, my eyes are pretty sensitive to the light today, so I'm wearing these today. But yeah, I'm sorry you had a bad week. I hope I pray that things get a lot better. And you come to the right place. So, hey, Moon Pie, how you doing? Hey, so Moon Pie Kelly. Yeah. So, but anyway, so what would it be like for you to be a baby, where you go through life without being affected by humans, where they like pull you in and tell you what you should or should not believe? Because really what it comes down to is the labels. It's not really the labels that's doing it, it's the humans that's doing it. And with when it comes down to political preference, or your religious preferences, or whenever you get to a point where you divide humanity because of someone says this way is the best way, this is a superior way to go. Hey, Em, how you doing? Um, that's whenever it gets to the point where basically we're dividing humanity, and we're not unifying humanity. And my sole purpose is to unify humanity. And this is the message that I got today, and this is the message that I'm going to share. And it's all with love, LOVE. And no way, shape, or form is this message meant to tell you to. You should never have a religion. You should never have a political preference. You should never do. It's not to do that at all. It's basically what this message is about how labels impact the division of humanity. And if we go through life consciously aware and looking at things from a soul level, then that doesn't happen. So anyway, we at 12:32. As you can see, I have to look at the screen because my eyes are kind of sensitive today, and with these glasses, it makes it a little bit hard. I got my green tea out. So lots of ups and downs this past week, but hanging in there, trying to stay positive. Yeah, stay positive. I know it's hard to stay positive knowing that the Patriots ain't in the playoffs anymore, and Tom Brady might not be coming back to the Pats again. I mean, not trying to rub that in or anything, but but I appreciate you here. We'll try to make your life a little bit better. Don't worry, because my team sucks too. So, hey Salma, how you doing? Hey, as long as you get a good laugh in, that's all that matters. Oh, Susan, you a Sea Chicken fan? Oh my God, Sea Chicken fan here. Actually, I was hoping the Sea Chickens beat the Packers, to be honest, but they didn't end up doing that. So, but anyway, so we had 14 minutes, and I think it's time to move on to the message. So let's do this, Soul Tribe. So, let's discuss the impacts of labels. So, as I go through this message, as I want to reiterate, if anybody missed it, my eyes are sensitive to light today, so I'm wearing these glasses to reduce that. And nowhere am I trying. I'm not wearing these because I feel like I'm a rock star or anything like that. But my eyes are just kind of sensitive today. Matt, have you tried the glasses with blue lenses like anti-glare? My sister asked. Oh no, because I hate wearing glasses, to be honest. And even though I got these These glasses, even when it's bright outside, I don't even really wear them. But anyway, what I want to say is moving on to the message is, um, this message is no way to say that you should drop your religion, your political preference, or anything else. But what it is to make to bring conscious awareness to you, to look at things from a soul level. And basically, my whole goal here is to unify humanity. And unifying humanity doesn't just begin with me; it begins with everybody that watches this video. And so that's my goal, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm at 9 people, and I love the number 9, and so I'm moving on right now with 15:45. So let's do this. So I encourage each person that watches this video to listen closely. Listen to understand. I know that's very hard for a lot of people, is to listen to understand. Listen with love, LOVE. Listen with the intent to make a difference. Listen to make a change. This is a message for all humanity. A message that calls for each person, each of us, to take some time and look in the mirror. Look until you see your soul. Then I want you to have a conversation with your soul. After you tell your soul that you love yourself, because you should always love yourself as you love other people, I want you to ask a series of questions. And here's a series of questions, so listen carefully. What race is your soul? What's your soul's gender? What's your soul's religious affiliation? What's your soul's political affiliation? I personally know the answers to all those questions, but I want you to hear it from yourself. I've already heard it. More than just for myself. Believe me, this message is extremely clear. I've been asked to stay on this subject and help others understand the division that is created by labels. In the dictionary, if there was a definition for great divide, it should have out to the side of it equals labels. Created by man, not by God. God sees us as one. Basically, I am that I am. Humans, in their great egotistical wisdom, thought they could make improvements. Hence labels. Hence the division of humanity. When someone attaches their religious preferences, political preferences, or exudes how great their race is, etc., we can go down the line, it's often used in the terms of something that's right or wrong, or maybe whenever somebody wants to say, maybe when somebody wants to say, my people is in, whenever you're talking about religion or race or a political party or whatever, my people. You need to think like this. Or you need to pray this way. Because that's often like what people will say. This race is superior. That's what people would say, huh? A lot of people say that. I hear it on the news all the time. They do it in a very discreet way. The fact is, everyone is right. That's right. Everybody is right. All races are superior and equal. Religious, political affiliations have strengths and weaknesses. The one thing that is in common is the division of humanity by categorizing other humans that don't fit or want to be in your clique. By the way, here is the answers that I wanted you to ask your soul. I'm going to give you, it's going to be like an open book test right now. Basically, the answer is, I am that I am. Your soul is pure. Your soul is free of all attachments, all labels. Your soul is of love, Love. When your soul separates from your body, all of those great human creations die with your human body. That's right. I know this is a shocker. People's heads going to explode right now. There is no division in heaven. Heaven is of love. Here we are on Mother Gaia, and this King Trident dude is explaining labels and their impact. And it probably feels like he is telling me that I should not be religious or politically affiliated. But let me clarify. This is the world of free will. And you should do what you're guided to do. But when labels are used to make someone or a group feel inferior, belittled, spread hate, cause separation, divide humanity, then it's wrong. We can't unify humanity unless we gain control of our minds. Start thinking on a soul level. Consciously, and I mean consciously. If you don't know what consciously is, maybe I should do a video on that. Consciously. That means experiencing every minute detail. What the air smells like. Every little sound. Every little taste. You know exactly what was going on for every second, all the way up to a minute of that time. Work to unify. Be conscious. I encourage each of you to ignore the news. Ignore social media. That's right, I'm not a fake book fan. Everybody knows this. The only reason I have certain social medias is for this channel. Drop all labels. This is a challenge, really. This is a challenge. We're getting to the part where, this is kind of a challenge. Drop all labels and walk this world with no attachments. Helping humans, lifting each other up, assist through love. Increase random acts of kindness. Feel what it truly feels like to walk this great Mother Gaia is a pure, humanly soul. This is as humanly possible as you can get. That is an experience. I mean, we are a spiritual being having a human experience. So let me tell you, that is an experience for the ages. This is as close as we can get to experiencing heaven on earth. This will be a change that will affect hundreds, thousands, millions. That is beautiful. I believe in each of you. We are a soul tribe. We are creating change. One person at a time. Just like my initial initiative was just to help one person. As long as I can help one person, then I'm fine. I feel like that's a mission accomplishment. We, the Good Vibe Soul Tribe, are pushing the change that we want to see in the world. And we are unifying humanity. I love that. I really love that. And I love each one of you. LOVE. I love each one of you. So shine your light. It's not going to be easy. Each day, whenever you get up, you're going to have challenges. You're going to have some storms that come in. It's not going to be easy to shine your light. But never allow a storm to dull your light. Because if you know one thing about storms, storms dissipate. You need to be stronger than a storm, just like my book I'm writing. Stronger than a storm, and each one of you have it within you. You are the palm tree. The palm tree that's going to make it through that Cat 5 hurricane. If I made it through a Cat 5 hurricane, then you can make it through a Cat 5 hurricane. I was the palm tree. Flexible, but strong enough to bend and outlast that Cat 5 hurricane. Light warriors never quit. And just remember, the 3 most important things in life is peace, love, and happiness. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and that's the end of my message. And we can do Q&A, or we can chat, we can joke around. I'm gonna have me some green tea and catch up on what's going on here. But hey, Camille, how you doing? Much love to you too. Oh, well, you got some good news. What you got to tell? What you got to tell me, Camille? I love good news. Yes, unified humanity and peace, love, and happiness, Michelle. Absolutely, 100% correct. Thanks, Sam. You rock too, man. You rock also. I don't wear sunglasses very often, but I'm wearing them today because my eyes are sensitive to the light. So, hey Jennifer, how you doing? Let me see here. But anyway, so I just really I really feel strongly about this label thing, and for me, I'll just give you a little background about me. As a kid, I grew up Southern Baptist. Of course, your parents always push you to whatever religion they doing. I remember I remember going through the door one day as a kid, and I was like, man, why we gotta go to church? And like, my dad's like, we gotta go to church so we can pray to God, blah blah, whatever. And I was like, why do we gotta go to church, pray to God, man? I'm like, and as a kid, man, you're like, God's around you all the time, man. And like, that starts getting to the point where basically you don't feel that anymore because of the teaching, the humanly teachings that they keep pressing upon you. But I grew up Southern Baptist. Every day you go to church, it's fire and brimstone. You go to hell for every single thing, pretty much. And I just thought it was ridiculous. And as a kid, I thought it was ridiculous. I hated church. And but I love God. I just hated church. Yeah, of course, God working in your favor, Camille. There's someone I like in my Bible class. We are starting off being friends. It's new in the pictures. He's very nice. That's really cool, Camille. That's really cool, Camille. I'm very happy for you on that. And I had no doubt in my mind that those good things were going to happen to you. But anyway, so back to my story. So, and then, of course, I had a political belief because of, no, I agree. I agree with you, J77. I mean, yeah, it is. Church is just to gather together and encourage each other. People make it rules. Yeah, I mean that is cool. And the thing is I've been to some churches that I have felt the energy of God in that church. That's not to take away from that. But when it comes to the point where basically there's a division, that's when it's wrong. That's my whole point. And that it is there. Whether we want to admit it as humans or not, it is there. And so for me, it's just a way of looking at things. And so, I see this all the time. You watch the news, it's on there all the time. I really don't care to watch the news, but, the thing is I really don't care. The only thing I want to do is look at people for who they are, their soul. I want to look at them for their soul. I don't want to watch the news like for the news to try to sway me in one way or another, or go to become a be in a religious affiliation that tries to sway me in one way or another, or have a political opinion because it tries to sway me in one way or another. I don't need that. I mean, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. My intuition can tell me exactly which way I need to go. So, yeah, I agree with you, Mello. Mello says, I always felt God looking up at night sky, never at mass. Yeah, I did too. That's every time I get up in the morning, I go over to my window in my kitchen. I have this huge window, and I look out, and there's huge mountain. I have it's twin mountain peaks right outside my kitchen window. And every morning I go look up there, man. And, I just feel like that the presence of angels like looking down on me every single time I go over there. And it's really amazing. It's an amazing feeling. And, Camille says, I'm picking up on my twin flame connection. She up to no good. Man, I knew something wasn't right at all. Picking up on her energy also. Yeah, that's normal. But we just need to get to the point where basically, like I always say, you're good if they're with you, and you're good if they're not with you. I mean, but at the same time, you got to be open. You got to be open to the soul connections that are coming in, whether they platonic or they romantic. And right now, it sounds to me like that might be heading your way, Camille. So, I applaud you. I applaud you for having that. Hey, Amber, how you doing? Dre says, I read the quote meme that I loved. Them, you have to be stronger than the storm. Me, I am the storm. It remind me of it. Yep, that is true. You are. And a lot of times you create your own storms. And that's one. Yeah, Amber. How are you doing? But anyway, a lot of times we create our own storms, and I just want to see people as one. I want to see people united. Whenever I leave this earth, I would love to be able to see just the unification of humanity. I know there's always going to be those onesies and twosies that is going to do their part in trying to cause havoc in the world, but God is the judge of humanity. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob sent Jesus to suffer and die for all humanity. Somehow we had to been separated from God. He was the atonement. We will have eternal. Yeah. So anyway, Camille says, "What's up, my kids? My kids are good. My kids are doing awesome." Yeah. So anyway, the bottom line is this. If we look at people for who they are, is their soul, then you get a better more clarity on who that person is. But then, whenever I grew up in the South, it wasn't that way all the time. Like, whether they want to admit it or not, they still see certain people just because of their skin color, and I knew that was wrong too. So I mean, I grew up in a specific area at a specific time, and And if I know it's wrong, then obviously, my soul must have been speaking to me at that time, and I didn't realize it was that, but I knew that people were good. I knew people were good because they were my friends, and I knew who they were, and I knew exactly what they did. Thanks, J77. But my whole goal is to drop all attachments and be able to walk Mother Gaia without any attachment. It's not gonna be an easy process, but it's still not an easy process. Nothing's easy, and that's how you know it's worth doing is when it's not easy. If it's easy, everybody do it, right? So, for me, I just want to see uh, the races, any race for who they are is a person, is a soul, and and spread love, LOVE, and you know, love is extremely powerful. Just like keto. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do keto diet. I'm more of a paleo diet type person. I don't diet at all, really. But if I had to compare my diet to any one of those labeled diets, it would probably be more of a paleo diet. Camille says, especially when they never make efforts. I want to be close to God when I leave on this earth. I am going to leave my legacy and what I have done. I know He will have me forever. True that. True that. True that, Camille. Um, there's nothing better than the relationship with God, and I I could have been dead so many times in my life, and I know that I have angels around me, and that's I always think back about certain things that happened in my life and certain experiences that I went through, and I'm like, man, you should have been dead a long time ago, man. But the fact is we have a mission here on Earth, on Mother Gaia, and we need to fulfill that mission. And whether people want to recognize it or not, there's angels around us all the time, and there's good versus evil, whether you can see it or not. And you can see it in the 3D, but there's also other things going on behind the scenes that you can't see. And you know, I just, I just, I just, I'm very humble for being here today and be able to get up every morning on my own 2 feet and experience my five senses. I mean, you got to think about the things that people take for granted. I've been to countries when I've seen other countries, and people bash this country so much. And let me tell you, man, I've been to other countries and I've seen how how the people in other countries are treated or how poor they are. And when I come back here, I'm like, man, we have it so awesome here in the United States, man. And I love this country, and I love people, and I love everything about it. Hey, Melissa, I haven't seen you in a minute either. It's been a good while. But the battle goes on, man. And for me, just because I've been in that had that experience, I've had experiences that a lot of people haven't had, and until you had that experience, you really don't know how good you really got it, man. And that's really, kids got you busy. Yeah, six would keep you busy. Man, I had 3, and I thought that was a lot. You got double that. So, but yeah, so, and I'm very appreciative every single day. I'm appreciative of all the people that I come in contact with. I'm appreciative for each one of you. Very grateful that I get to share these messages, and very humble, very, very humble because I think being humble is one of the most important traits you can have as a human. 5 girls, 1 boy. Oh, I will pray for you. Oh God, 5 girls. Wow. Praise the Lord, sweet baby Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, so I just really want to see people unite together and accept people and accept each other. Let's see what is. Jesus said, I don't have a time for a dark soulmate trying to suck me in and spiritually attack me. I need to figure my car. Yeah, man. I tell you what, man. Yeah, you set those boundaries. That's very important. Is set healthy boundaries, and you are the choice. You know, you make the choice on who enters your kingdom and who doesn't. And you know, that's one thing that I have learned is you know, and for me, I do not watch spook movies or scary movies or whatever you want to call it, but because I feel like that you invite in which you know, and I'm just don't I don't want to do that. I don't even want to be around that stuff. What do you say? But anyway, I I really just want I really encourage each one of you guys to if you don't already do it, which I'm sure you do, because you know you guys are awesome people, man. You are light workers, and you're here to light up humanity, light up Mother Gaia, and oh yeah, kids, man, kids keep you going, man, and you know the thing is you know that they do encourage you during some of the hardest times. And believe me, oh yeah, because my daughter went to my hippie store. My daughter went to the hippie store and got me this nice bracelet, that's made out of moonstone, and you can it actually you can put what is it called, essential oils on here, and it absorbs in there, and you can keep it on you, and it'll absorb into your skin. But I thought that was really cool, man. She got me that, so I was really happy whenever I got that. I was very appreciative. Yeah, moonstone, man, it's really cool. Um, I've been having dreams of the future lately. That yeah. Well, Melissa, as I always encourage each person, one of the things that I've learned going through my journey is to journal. So when you have dreams, get up in the morning, even if you can't remember anything but bits and pieces, write it down. It might not make any sense at that minute, but it might make sense, you know, a couple of days, a week, a month, you know, months down the road. You'll look back and be like, oh, that's what that meant. So I encourage you to write it down. It's very important to write down your dreams and journal. So, but yeah, I have dreams too. I love I love having some dreams. Some dreams I don't though. Melissa says I've been angry lately and never am anyone having the problem. Huh. Yeah, well, you know, one of the things that I encourage you to do, I know that's very difficult at times, is uh is don't be so quick to anger. And anger leads to hate. And that can easily take away the light that you have inside of you. It almost diminishes your light. It's not gonna like extinguish your light, but it definitely it dims your light, and it actually gives control to the person you angry over. So basically, it's almost like they're controlling you by making you went from a loving person to an angry person, and so I really encourage you just to pray and ask for assistance if you need it, because it's a world of free will, and and you will get assistance, and I will pray for you too. Mel says, I'm dreaming of being forced to wait. What you being forced to wait for? You mean you're dreaming that you need to have patience? Melissa, not all my kids. Jay says, hate leads to the dark side, Obi-Wan. Yeah, that is true. That is true. And a lot of times, you can get sucked into that hate, that is, or and you won't even realize it until you're like totally in there doing it. Mel says, I don't know. Laugh out loud. Probably I wake up irritated. You wake up irritated? Well, maybe one thing that you should practice is forgiving before you go to bed. Forgiving for yourself, not for whoever you mad at or whoever. Just forgiving them, and then go to bed and let it go. What's that movie? There's a movie that they just sing, like a kids movie. Let it go, let it go. Hey, spiritual rebel, how you doing? Or God is telling me I'm not ready for something. Yeah, that's possible. I know whatever is coming is important. True. So listen. So maybe what it's trying to tell you is, and I'm not telling you this is what it's trying to tell you, but maybe one of the things is practice patience and things will come to you. So just let life flow, let energy flow, energy of life flows. I'm doing awesome. Wearing glasses because my eyes are sensitive to light, not because I feel like I'm a rock star, but I'm doing awesome. How are you doing? Yeah, I know what you meant, J77. You good, man. Yeah, so, and patience is definitely one of the things, especially with kids, is one of the most difficult lessons to learn. But Melissa says, I feel I do too much for others that I'm suffering. Well, that's not good. Melissa, it's, self-love, self-care is not being selfish. So that's one of the lessons that we have to learn is who we want to give our energy to, and when it's too much energy for us to give to people. We don't want to get ourselves to where we're getting sick, where we're feeling like that we are, not being productive, any of that kind of stuff. Like we're basically, where it's affecting you, you're basically sacrificing yourself and your energy, and you don't want to get to that point. So you need to make sure that you know when to back off, recharge, and be to the point where basically you're filtering out who you provide your energy to or who you don't provide your energy to. Let it flow. But I will pray for you. I'll send you prayer. And one of the things that you can do also is ask for the assistance of Archangel Raphael, because Archangel Raphael is a master healer, and he will help you. He will help you feel better, and he can heal all your chakras too. He can heal anything. I feel people are taking and not giving back. I'm not. Yeah, people do that. Some people can be selfish, Melissa. That's why you really have to filter out who you give your energy to. And sometimes some people, as bad as this sounds, it will not ever give back to you, and always will take. And so you're gonna have to make a decision on whether or not you just, maybe that's time for you. Maybe it's time to where you're in a point where um, there's no reason for that person to be in your life, and there's no reason for you to be in their life. And so sometimes you have to make those tough decisions for yourself. I feel guilty to let go. We're all connected, and I feel bad giving up, but now it's physical. You're not giving up. You're not quitting. You're not quitting anything. You're sending them unconditional love, and you're walking away because it benefits both people. Hey, Anne-Marie, how you doing? I'm awesome. I'm doing really awesome. You got to protect your energies. Anne-Marie, so my eyes are sensitive to light today, so I'm wearing glasses, not because I feel like I'm a rock star. But Jason A7 says, protect your emotions because it will make you internally sick, and if you let it affect you on this inside. Yeah, it will. It can make you sick. It can make you sick. I'm not a rock star. I'm actually just a normal person, just like every single person. Oh, I know. You told me the last time I seen you, you moved to Scotland. That's awesome. Scotland's pretty cool. Got some great history there. I know you're from the Netherlands. I remember Anne-Marie. I remember you from the Netherlands. Melissa says, how do we protect our energy? You're an empath. Build a ball around me. So here, first thing to do is really filter out who you should or should not give your energy to. A lot of times you can't help, if you're an empath, you're kind of like a sponge. So whenever you walk around in environments, sometimes you're going to just absorb those energies. And then there's some times where, oh God, freaking battery's low. Sometimes people are energy vampires. And it sounds to me like, when people want to take, and they don't want to give back, that's an energy vampire. But it's a world of free will, and you have to make a decision. And I always recommend from an intuitive state. Do it from an intuitive state. Pray about it. Ask for confirmation. The angels will confirm to you what you need to do. And you just need to listen. And I mean, listen with your intuition, not with your ears. And your intuition represents the facts. And your intuition will tell you what you need to do. But you can do that, and then you can also wear like bracelets that protect you against negative energy. I'm not an expert on these stones. I'm still learning them, but I'm sure people in this room can tell you exactly what stones that you should be using for certain energies. But I can't remember off the top of my head all the time. I always forget. I'm gonna try to catch back up here. Yeah, Scotland is cool. Anyway, so I'm very appreciative for each one of you guys coming to my my live event. Drea says, I did this today and the angel card jumped out telling me to disconnect. So my phone is off for the weekend, and first time in over a year I need to recharge. There you go. I do that all the time, Drea. I mean, don't feel bad for disconnecting, guys and ladies. Um, you know, if you need to heal yourself, heal yourself. Just think of it this way: how can you help other people if you're not helping yourself? It's very important to be able to take the time out to be able to do whatever it is that you need to do. If you need to go to a massage, if you need to go walk in nature, if you need to get acupuncture, if you need to go take a salt bath, if you need to just have silence, which I always recommend, because silence is whenever the morning time, when I get up at 4:30 in the morning, is when I'm the most productive. 4:30 in the morning is whenever I am able to get clear messages, and I'm the most creative at that time of the day. And so don't feel bad about having to go through and do whatever it takes for you to recharge yourself and make sure you optimize yourself. You want to be you have to take care of your human body. Yes, you are a soul having a human experience, and if you think about that is right now this is your vehicle, you need to take care of it. So do whatever you need to do that, and do not feel bad. It's not selfish. Black tourmaline works like a charm. Yep. I got something else. I don't remember what this is right off the top of my head, but I got something else. I don't remember what it is. Hey Ariel, how you doing? New Zealand. Hey, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. You come into the right place at the right time, to the Good Vibe Soul Tribe. I'm glad you're here. Nice for you to come in. But yeah, so I encourage each one of you to do whatever you need to do in order to take care of yourself. Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri in the house. That's cool. I'm glad to see everybody here. I'm happy to see each one of you. Oh man, that's my arrow. It's 333 is my favorite number, man. Number 3339. I love 333. 9 equals light worker. And just as I was speaking about that, so she's here at 333 her time. And as I was saying, 4:30 in the morning is whenever I'm the most productive, most creative. I get such good messages during that time frame. That's whenever I do all of my quotes that I post is at that time in the morning. 2:34 a.m. Yep, Andrea, you ain't got any Murphys, and that's where your motherland is. Murphys come from Ireland, and you ain't got any. That's messed up. I would going down to court, get me some Murphys. I would go down to court and I would find me a tap. Dutch time. I love Dutch people too, man. Dutch people are awesome. I love all people. The Dutch people are cool though. I love the Irish people. Irish people are nice. Everybody. I've had nice people from everywhere, all over the place. Polish people. I love it, man. I love everybody. You guys are all awesome. You're all lucky, man. 333 Phil. I'm a night owl. Also, I've heard I'm a light worker. Well, there you go. You are a light worker. I'm part Irish. Also, greetings, Anne Marie's soul sister. That's really cool. That's really cool, Arrow. Thanks you for sharing that. And yes, if you intuitively feel like you're a light worker, then you are. Yeah, the states are cool too. Yeah, you should love everybody. Everybody should love everybody, and that's what the whole point of my message was: unifying humanity. So, and um, and it's happening. You know, one person at a time. It's gonna be like a domino effect. So, and I'm very happy and very pleased, and I know this year is about abundance, love, and unity. Yeah, it's what we are co-creating. We are co-creating. You guys are definitely a part of that. I mean, we this is not a one-man show, man. This takes everybody to jump on board. I mean, I delivered a message, but I mean, I'm just the vessel for that message. I mean, it's I definitely would never take the credit for anything that happens, but I would definitely love to see unification of humanity before I leave this earth. And that would be the best thing that I've seen since I've been here. But let's see what we got going on here. I think this thing's lagging. No, what's going on? Hold on, man. Let me see if this thing's not catching up. But anyway, so I just wanted to get on here for a few minutes and say, you know, I appreciate each one of the people that subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm going over a year of having King Trash Tribe, and you know, I'm going through, you know, a process of learning my abilities, because you know I have some of my abilities that you know that I'm using every day, and then I'm learning them more abilities as I go along. And so just let you guys know, for some reason my chat's not coming up here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. So I can't see what's going on. These things keep disappearing. So hold on, man. Let me see if I can refresh this real quick. I don't know what's going on. Oh, now I can see it. I refresh it. Dublin's not a hole, Drea. Dublin is pretty cool, man. Okay, now I got it. Now I got it. I can see what's going on now. But anyway, so yeah, we are extremely powerful, and yes, it is a domino effect. And but yeah, so I guess the main thing that I want to say is that you know, we you know, as my channel picks up subscribers, the more the messages get to the right people. And you know, whenever I was talking about domino effect, you know, I really am not here for a popularity contest or anything like that. But the one thing that the subscribers, gaining subscribers does, is helps with that domino effect of messages. And so, as much as you know, I'm not a big person on like the subscribers or any of that stuff. I am for the messages that get disseminated to these people that pass it on to other people, and you know it spreads like wildfire, and it helps with unifying humanity. And so, but I'm very grateful for people that have subscribed to my channel. I'm grateful for each one of you that's here, and there's some of you that's here on a consistent basis, and which I don't take lightly. I don't take that lightly. You know, being here on a Friday night when you could be out doing something else, and you're here and you're listening to my message, and you know, I really think that's really awesome, and I'm very grateful and humbled to be able to spend Fridays with you guys. and sending this message. So Michelle says, "You're helping me realize how important my light can be." Yeah, your light is very important. And the messages, the comments and the emails that I get, and so forth, that kind of stuff, is really what is my favorite form of payment. I have super chat on here. And I never advertise super chat. I don't advertise my coaching sessions because I always feel like that people will be intuitively guided if that's for them. Yes, I will mention it, but other than that, I'm not gonna sit here and say I got super chat me, blah blah blah. I don't really care. I mean, I'm not here. I mean, if people want to give me stuff, that's cool. But I'm not here for that. I'm here to send messages um, that people need to hear, and make people better, and unify humanity, and spread love throughout the world. And I'm not here to gain popularity, love. I mean, love, popularity, or money, or monetary value, or any kind of other 3D humanly stuff that people most of the time want. So, only thing I want is comments, likes, shares, subscribers, so that way that I can push out my messages to people, and that's it. That's all I care about. And then I just like chit chat. I'm a normal person like everybody else. So, and everything that I'm doing, everybody else can do too. So I'm not like anything special or anything. So, and you guys are just as special as me. So, and I'm very proud to be able to watch each one of you grow, because I have some of you have been with me for a long time, and I've watched you guys grow, and I've watched through the comments, and I really can feel some of the energy that comes off your comments, and I can see exactly what's going on, and I know that you're improving, and you're becoming stronger, and you're understanding your light, and that's really cool. Mello says, "Thanks, Matt, for your help. There's too much talk of twin flames union, less focus on what we can do for ourselves. So I have a deep appreciation for your chats and messages." Yeah, I mean, I do talk about twin flames, but that's not. See, and that's the thing is um, a lot of times people get caught up in that notebook fantasy. And you see, the twin flame journey is a really cool journey, but there's so many aspects to that journey that get overlooked. Everybody always wants to concentrate on the love story. Well, there's other aspects to that too, and a lot of that is assisting humanity, and that is assisting humanity is doing God's work. And so, as the twin flame connection represents the love of God, because twin flame connection is unconditional love. So there's so many aspects that you're trying to assist humanity here on earth, but people they're just not conscious of what the journey is really about. But yeah, I really appreciate that, Mello. And, I always do what I'm guided to do. And the messages that I provide is what I'm guided to do. Not my personal agenda at all. So I really appreciate that. Michelle says, "I do have a brighter outlook. Can't wait to share it with others. And this channel is helping me recharge to be ready." That's cool, Michelle. And you know what? You have a soul mission here on Earth, on Mother Gaia, and you have an important thing. It's very important for you to go and fulfill that. And if it's me helping you get to that point, I feel honored. I really do. Emery says, "I haven't spoken with him in 3D for so long, but I'm totally good with it." Yeah, Emery, like I always say, once you get to the mindset of I'm good if my twin is with me, but I'm just as good as if my twin is not with me, then you made some huge accomplishments. And that's exactly how we should be thinking about things. Because it's in divine timing, and if you're doing everything in your span of control, because if you think about it, the twin flame connection is like two caterpillars meeting, and we all know how that all goes through the process. So I'm not going to explain it, but what I will say is that you know, each one of you have a special mission here on Mother Gaia, and it's up to you to figure out what that is. Let's see here. All right, so let's see. Mela says, I have stopped focusing selfishly on what I can do to be back with him. Totally missed the point, found Matt, and started to click. That's really cool. For me, I had to go through a lot of remedial courses and a lot of pain in order to get to this point. And so with my parents, my parents passing away within 5 days of each other. My mom passed away on Valentine's Day, and then my dad passed away 5 days later. And then I was going through a divorce at the same time, and a lot of stuff happened. But anyway, bottom line is this: I went through a lot of pain, a lot of remedial courses in order to get to this point. And so when people always talk to me about, when's my divine masculine going to get to this point? They may not ever get to that point. I mean, the thing is, divine masculines are like bricks. And a lot of times, sometimes some divine masculines, they're not very divine. Because basically you ain't divine until you reach the point of accepting. So, but anyway, I knew exactly when I was going through certain things. I was like, there's a reason for it. I know there's a reason. I don't know what the reason is right now, but I know there's a reason. And I went through a divorce. I was getting my MBA. I was at the tail end of getting my MBA, my graduate degree. While I was going through a divorce, and my parents passed away at the same time, and I have 3 kids, and that was it. I'm not here to like depress you guys or anything, but what I want to tell you is this: you are stronger than a storm. You're stronger than what probably that you are. A lot of us don't know how strong we are until we start going through these things. And but the one thing I will tell you is this: if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here today. And that is the honest truth. I know that's very cliche for some people to say, but honestly, I put all my faith in God whenever that stuff happened. And I just did whatever I needed to do, and I made it through. And I made it through, and and I thank God every day when I get up, whenever I can stand on my 2 feet, and I can experience my 5 senses. I don't take anything for granted, even running water in my house, electricity, nothing. I don't take anything for granted. I'm so grateful for every single thing that happens, and that's what happens whenever you become consciously aware. When you become consciously aware, you don't take anything for granted, because everything can be taken away from you. Everything can be taken away from you. And, the only things that can't be taken away from you is the experiences that you have, the experiences you're making, and the relationships that you have or made. Other than that, everything else can be taken away from you. So, Anyway, if you go through life with that aspect and not knowledge, then every day when you get up is a great day, because there is some people in this world that when they get up in the morning, they got to worry about they're gonna live to the end of the day. There's some people that really they really don't know if they're gonna make it to the end of the day, and unfortunately, I know what it's like to be in those people's shoes, and so I mean, you have a different take on life whenever you've been in those people's shoes. So, but anyway, guys, I want to leave you with this. My battery is dying on my phone, so but what I want to say is this. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I plan on releasing at least one more video during the weekend. But it's going to be an awesome weekend. Each one of you has a huge mission here on Mother Gaia, and let's look at things from a soul perspective, and let's attempt to drop the labels. Let's attempt to unify humanity. Make a huge attempt to unify humanity, and I appreciate any help that you can give me with sharing my videos, getting other people to subscribe to me, liking, sharing. Any help that you can give me, that'd be great. And other than that, I look forward to seeing your comments. I look forward to your emails. And if you guys need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. And other than that, have an awesome weekend, and I will see each one of you the next time. Just remember, the 3 most important things in life is peace, love, and happiness. I'll see you guys later.